Hey guys, this is the one, the only number one blogger. We all in Canada and Canadian fans alike just witnessed a match between Team Canada and guess what? El Salvador. I could definitely say that, you know what? Congrats to Canada for doing what they do. We're also going to have a special guest in here by the name of El Selector. He usually comes through and, he definitely drops those great football gems. So we're gonna say hi to him. I'm gonna get into the thick of things, and then we're gonna go from there. How you doing, El Selector, man? Welcome to the NO1 Blogger post game, Canada versus El Salvador. Did you watch the game yourself by any chance?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I did not watch the game, so I am a little bit clueless on this one. I'm gonna let you hold it down with this one, bro. I'm not gonna sit on here and pretend like it's a great win. I enjoyed it. Good to hear that they won 2-0. Um, as far as the logistics, as far as how the game was played, as far as the schemes and everything, bro, I have no idea how they performed. So I'll let you go in there, but definitely, salute to Canada, and I'm gonna let you go hold this one, cause bro, I can't even sit out here in front. I can't lie to the public. You know what I mean? All right, but I'm gonna let you go in.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna hold you down. We're gonna do the quick countdown, guys. Just so you know, this is the post game, Canada versus El Salvador. We're gonna go on a countdown, and we're gonna be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. This is number one blogger and El Selector. We are bringing you the post-match reaction in terms of Canada versus El Salvador, which was a World Cup qualifier. I'm just gonna give you the first 11 from there. I'm gonna fill you guys in. Also, El Selector said he didn't watch the game, but don't worry, we got you. Don't worry, we got you. So that being said, the starting 11 for Canada is as reads: Atiba Hutchinson, which is the captain of the Canadian national team; Milan Bojan, who is the goalkeeper; Sama Adekube; Steven Estacudio, he just recently came back; Liam Miller, Junior Hollett; Daniil Henry; Jonathan David; Jonathan Osorio; Richie Lerye, and Scott Kennedy. Again, with the substitutes, there is Brout, Gillard, Buchanan, Cornelius, Crepeau, Johnston, K, Laren, Lute Willer, Miller, Piet, and Umbo. Guys, first half, the game wasn't really saying nothing. I think it was really boring. There wasn't really much going. What I definitely say was a bright spot for Canada is they were getting a lot of free kicks in succession, but unfortunately, they could not bury any of those because honestly, give credit where credit is due. The El Salvadorian keeper, he's not even their first choice keeper. He's actually their backup keeper, and he was literally making saves right to left. I mean, Canada had a few free kicks. There was one even from Estadio in the 20th minute, saved. Um, David also in the 39th minute skied his shot. Um, there was another one even by Junior Hollett was saved even in the 25th minute. Um, Estuquio, same thing, over the net. What you could definitely say is in this game, the Salvadorian keeper kept them in this game as much as possible because they were facing stiff competition from Team Canada. Kudos to them actually keeping Team Canada off the sheet in the first half because remember, we're talking about this squad. This is a very special squad. They have a lot of weapons in there. I mean, yes, Davies is dealing with an injury, but we have Junior Hollett. We also have Jonathan David. We have Edekube. We even have how do you call it in the back? That's also dangerous. Richie Larea, who also has the ability to play as a wing back. That being said, that was the first half essentially. In the second half, that's when Canada got really busy. Bojan, as in the keeper for the Canadian national team, didn't have to do much, didn't have to put in work. But when he was called upon, he did what was necessary for Canada, and there was no goals scored once again. Guys, man, Bojan is a keeper, and I keep saying it. Them hands, he has them special type of hands. Um, Another thing that I'd also say is that Canada did not open the scoring until very deep in the game, which is very rare because usually Canada usually opens up very early. But with this game, they didn't. It took them until the 65th minute where Cal Laren made a cross from the right hand flank and ended up onto the head of captain and Brampton native Atiba Hutchinson. With that, Atiba Hutchinson, oh, you guys got to check the replay on this. It looked like some kind of FIFA glitch goal, whatever it is. Originally, he headed it. The Salvadorian keeper kept the ball out somehow, some way. As Hutchinson was falling, it went off his head, his butt, his leg, all kind of stuff, and then went into the back of the net. I mean, it wasn't a characteristic goal, but the thing is, sometimes you gotta get lucky in football. And hey, it went in 61st minute. Atiba Hutchinson, the elder statesman, I believe now he's 38, 39. At the he's definitely in the closing of his career. But you know what? Honestly, it doesn't matter because he definitely brings in a definite experience that Team Canada needs. Like I keep saying, you definitely need experience mixed with youth. And that's what Team Canada is doing. You guys probably figured that at that point Canada was done there. No, Canada wasn't there. Done there. Um, in the 90th minute, extra time actually. Jonathan David, who currently plays for Lille in French League. Oh, my goodness, that boy is a speedster. Could you believe from the center line he dribbled all the way to the 18 and bam, just like that, it was 2-0, game over. The one thing I definitely like to comment on is I don't think enough people are talking about Jonathan David's first touch on that ball before he scored. Man, oh man, that kid is a speed demon. And most definitely, he's going to get a lot of money this summer. Kudos to him. Um, Leaving Belgium and going to Lille. He could have went to a big team, but I think what's most important to him is the development and not necessarily going for a big team, but more developing yourself and getting better and better and better. That being said, as of right now, I'm gonna pass it over to El Selector, you know, so he can give a few points about, the analyzation of the game, and then we're gonna flip it back to me, and we're gonna look through the statistics and the standings. But as of right now, Canada is looking very good. They're not in the World Cup as yet, but they're very close. The worst that they can do actually right now is finish fourth. But that being said, El Selector, go right ahead.
Yo, fam, it was a good game overall. I didn't watch it, so I can't sit on here in front. Like, I'm not gonna sit on here and lie to the consumers or lie to the public. Yo, I did not watch this game, yo. So, but all I can say is I will be definitely checking out the next game due to technical errors. I was unable to watch it, but just good win. I mean, able to pull up towards the ending. I've heard I was, they were able to score late and be able to get the game, and that's all that matters at the end of it. Just getting the win, getting on to the next match, which will be against Costa Rica, and then the final will be against Panama. So just getting to the win. It's a while. It's gonna be a while before they play next March 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm. That's the
So
last window.
that's right. So March 24th, and then the final, I think, is what April 30th or something like that, April 31st. The last game, because I know April 1st they announce all the teams that are going to be in the tournament. So we'll
Yeah.
see what
The
happens. But
March window is the last window for any games to be played. So
yeah,
even if you have a playoff, even in the CAF zone, as in the Africa zone, they got to play their playoffs in March. Also, any European zones, as in UEFA, they actually have to play that match in March.
yeah.
No ands, ifs, or buts.
April 1st they announce the teams that are in. So
Yep.
we'll be able to see every team that makes it around the world, including every corner, every crack of this planet. So we'll get to see what happens with that. But as of right now, though, congrats to Canada. Um, Good win under the belt. Just keep up the good stuff, guys, and I'll pass it back to my guy right here, number one blogger. Salute.
Thank you very much, El Selector. Right now, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get into the statistics of the game. In total, in terms of shots, El Salvador shot five, and Team Canada shot 11. In terms of assists on both sides, was 0-0. In terms of steals, El Salvador had 9, and Team Canada had 12. On the other side of things, in terms of fouls, El Salvador had 17, and also their opposition had 17. In terms of ball possession, Canada had a bit more ball possession at 52%, which was only a small more percentage compared to El Salvador. So it seemed like it was very evenly matched. In terms of offsides, it was two apiece for both. Corner kicks at the flag, Canada had 11 and El Salvador had 6. In terms of correct passes, 316 for El Salvador, and correct passes for Canada, 292. Incorrect passes, oh dear. Canada had 62 incorrect passes. We need to get better on that because if people start doing their scouting report on Canada, they can catch Canada in transition. And let's be honest, Canada is one of the better teams in CONCACAF when it comes to transition goals. So they need to get better with um, actually with their passing. But you know what? You can definitely see that El Salvador definitely has their passes on point. Seems like tiki taka football, but remember, tiki taka is only nice when you win a big tournament. You can ask Spain that, but rest in peace to tiki taka. Going ahead, in terms of passes, El Salvador made 328 passes compared to the 354 of Team Canada. That being said, 82% of Canada's passes landed. So that being said, that are the statistics of the game so far. The good thing was there was no red cards. There was only two yellows. Now let us move on to the standings. I know this is why all you guys came. Standings of right now, Canada in first place with 25 points, which is basically a 4 point cushion on Team USA. With Mexico in third with 18 points, Panama in third with 17 points, Costa Rica holding fourth. As of right now, as we speak, El Salvador has 9 points out of contention. Jamaica with 7 points, who's also out of contention, and Honduras out of contention with three. We're gonna pass it back to El Selector. So El Selector, when you look at this qualifying series, um, we're gonna ask you about Canada very soon, but out of the teams right now in playoff contention, which is USA, Mexico, and Panama, do you think that they will make it to Qatar 2022 as in the World Cup? Or do you think somehow, some way, Costa Rica is going to creep out of nowhere and kick one of these teams out of a position?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I'm not even paying attention to none of these teams as far as shit. I could care less. But the reality is, though, hey, anything is possible. Though, honestly, like as far as my attention span has been specifically on Canada,
Mhm.
like they say, bro, when you're on top, man, you know. You're not really looking down at the bottom. You're looking up. You're looking up to the top, man. And that's
That's
basically what
true.
I've been doing, man. I'm not even looking at the bottom, man. I'm just looking at the top, and I'm trying to see exactly how these guys, how Canada's performing. And honestly, if you tomorrow, if I woke up in the morning, I wouldn't even be able to tell you who's behind Canada as far as the standings go. I know, no, I know, like Canada, Mexico, of course, but I'm not really. You could tell, ask me how many points, I couldn't tell you. All I'm paying attention to is Canada. As far as Canadians go, it's a good time to be a Canadian right now. As far as watching Canada soccer, it's a good time for Canada soccer as a whole. It's good to see what they're doing. I wish more people in Canada rallied behind these guys. You see what I'm saying?
I
I think
agree.
that's one of the biggest problems too. Is just I get it, there's loads of sports right now. It's in the middle of freaking NFL, NBA. I mean, UFC, boxing. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in Canada right now. So, but these guys are doing a really good job. Can I don't know. It's up to Costa Rica and Panama. You know what I mean? Four teams do make it. Three make it off the rip. Then fourth goes to a
Mhm.
playoff.
Exactly. You're right.
I just like to see Canada just get in. As far as USA, Mexico, they're usually the usual suspects. I wouldn't be shocked if they made. They will make it for sure. I believe they got the talent pool to make it. Um, I think the Olympic Committee also wants Canada, USA, and Mexico just because they will be hosting the next World Cup after this. So it's
That
good to
does make
see.
sense.
Yep.
You're making a great point right there.
Yep. The not the Olympic, but the FIFA committee. So
FIFA
yeah, I think
2026.
exactly. So I think definitely something that they would like to see. You know what I mean? Time will tell, though. You know what I mean? Time will tell. But I'll just tell you this much, though. Canada's doing a good job. Proud of those guys, and I'll continue to support and continue to watch. I'll lead it back to my guy over here. Panama, if you can make it. Costa Rica, if you can make it, cool. Costa Rica did make it in the last World Cup, I believe so. They did have what was his name? Joel Campbell. Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's actually still playing for Costa Rica as we speak.
Jeez,
Yeah,
this guy,
right?
man,
Former Arsenal man.
Joel Campbell, man, he's been a ghost. But anyways, Panama, I like to see. I don't know, whoever. Let the best team win. I'll play the best on my guy though.
And that being said, thank you for from El Selector. Just to let you guys know what is going around the rest of CONCACAF region in terms of World Cup qualifying. Costa Rica beat Jamaica 1-0. USA came back with a vengeance after losing to Canada to beat Honduras 3-0. And guys, as you know, Canada beat El Salvador 2-0. Mexico also beat Panama 1-0. And that actually is rounding out all the games for today. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the number one blogger podcast. Just to let you know, once again, the goal scored by Jonathan David is actually his 20th goal for Team Canada. And ironically enough, if you guys don't know this, let me just give you some statistics into what Jonathan David has been able to do. Do you realize that Jonathan David has only played 27 games with Team Canada? 27 games, and he's been able to score that many goals. 20 goals in 27 games. How impressive is that? I mean, guys, I keep telling you, this is a new, brash, different type of team Canada has never seen. The last time Canada has been to the World Cup was Mexico 86. And we scored no goals. We didn't do anything. We lost all our games. And to see what this team is continuing to achieve, it's amazing. Guys, it's not over yet, but honestly, to see what how far Team Canada has come, it's impressive. Since this hexagonal format, which was I believe 90 I think 96, 97 for the France 98 World Cup. Do you know Canada is actually the first team ever to win six straight? Not even Mexico has done it. Not even USA. Canada comes out of nowhere and does it. You got to give credit where credit is due. Let's get back to Jonathan David. 20 goals in 27 appearances for Canada. The only other player on the national team to score even as much or even more than Jonathan David, believe it or not, is Kyle Larin. We will get to Kyle Larin in a bit, but let's just run down um, Jonathan David. Or let's just give a background on Jonathan David. Jonathan David is 22 years old. He was born in Brooklyn, New York. He's a forward. He currently plays for Lille. In terms of his youth career, he played for the Gloucester Dragons. He also played for the Ottawa Gloucester Hornets and then played for the Ottawa Internationals. It wasn't until 2018 that he was transferred out to Ghent, and he had a time at Ghent. In 60 appearances, he scored 30 goals for Ghent. And then he transferred to Lille in 2020. In 2020, up to now, 59 appearances for that club and scoring 25 goals. You know, I said it. Even you guys know this. Jonathan David is going to be a hot number this summer. A lot of teams are going to be lining up to buy him. I gotta give him kudos. He could have went to a bigger team than Leo, but it's not about playing for bigger teams. It's really about going to a team, learning how to develop, and bettering your game. And for what he's doing, I want to give a big salute to him. Also, if you guys didn't know, by the way, Jonathan David was born to Haitian parents. So for anybody that is actually watching right now and you're Haitian, ça passe. Ça passe to all my Haitian people. Now, guys, let's talk about another talented chap. His name is Kyle Larin. If you guys know about Kyle Larin's background, he actually played out of Brampton, Ontario. He's a Brampton, Ontario native. On top of that, too, he played for the amazing youth academy in Mississauga, to be exact, by the name of Sigma FC. A lot of big players have come out of Sigma FC. Also, Kwame Awa also came out of there, and even his fellow teammate called Richie Larea. Just so you guys know that. Let me give you a rundown on the career of Kyle Larin, just so you guys know. He's also a forward. Currently, right now, he plays for Besiktas in the Turkish Super League. Also, if you guys don't know too, Atiba Hutchinson, his teammate, also plays for Besiktas. Before actually going to Besiktas, he played for Orlando City. For those of you who didn't know, he played in the MLS. He was drafted. He actually went to school at the University of Yukon, which is University of Connecticut. For those of you who don't know, he piled his trade there before teaming up with Kaká. And yes, you're probably saying which Kaká? Ricardo Kaká of AC Milan. If you guys remember, shout out to the Bianconeri for those of you who know AC Milan. Yes, he went to Orlando FC for a bit. He played 87 games there, scoring 43 goals. While he was at Sigma FC, he only made 5 appearances, but he did score 4 goals. So he was very vital, as you guys can see. After that, he moved on to Besiktas, as he is right now, um, scoring 30 goals within 72 games. He was also sent on loan to Zoot. In 29 games, he's also scored 7 goals. And then also with Canada, he has scored 23 goals in 47 appearances. Guys, I'm telling you, we have something in our hands with Team Canada. There is a lot of talent. As I was talking with our selector, there's many things that Canada is doing very right that we haven't seen before. First things first, the offensive talent that Canada has, the ability to beat you on the break, the ability to do a lot of counter-attacking play, which is very dangerous. Adekube is very dangerous, as you can see what he did against USA. That goal that he scored was actually his first international goal for Canada. Another person that's dangerous for Team Canada, obviously, is Kyle Larin. You see what Kyle Aaron can do. On top of that, again, we're going back to Jonathan David, amazing player him himself. Um, we have options for days, years, and nights. I mean, even with Atiba Hutchinson, even scoring, the elder statesman for Canada, and having the ability to do well and doing what he does. Same guy, Brampton native. He played his youth career for Brampton Youth Soccer Club, and then played for North Scarborough. Then he went to York Region, played for the Toronto Lynx, Oyster, Heisenberg, Copenhagen. He even played for PSV for a time. And then, you know, now he's playing his trade for Besiktas. He's currently 38 years old. He'll be 39 on February 8th. But man, oh man, what a career he's had for Canada. He originally retired, and they actually called him back and said, hey, bro, you know what? We need you for this push. And, we definitely need you in these Team Canada colors. It will not be the same without you. He didn't say no, and he jumped on and he said, hey, guys, I'm definitely here to help you. So, honestly, kudos to him for being with Team Canada. Again, the beautiful thing about sport is mixing youth and also having the ability to mix experience, because having those two things is what brings you a solid foundation. Another beautiful thing about this team is I noticed there's a sense of unity, there's a sense of togetherness, there's a sense of wanting to play with each other. And you could truly see with this team, because they have all those things in place, they're doing well. Maybe they didn't have it in the beginning, but the fact of the matter is, you can tell that their coach has done a great job having the ability to put them together. So I would like to give a big shout out to John Herdman. John Herdman has done a wonderful job. I would like to get into Alfonso Davies. El Selector, if you have anything else to really put down about this Canadian team and how exciting this run is, and just maybe guys on the team that you would say are ones to look out for right now. Oh, Selector, are you there by any chance? Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. I'm just having some technical difficulties.
okay. Who could you definitely say on Team Canada are ones to watch out for right now?
That whole team, man. They're playing as a team, man. I don't think there's a specific player as of right now. Unfortunately, the Alfonso Davis situation,
Hmm.
we may not see him at all. But as far as the team goes, bro, they play as a team, man. I couldn't sit down here and say there's a specific player because now this isn't like there's no there's sure there's like the Kyle Lawrence, he could put the ball in the back of the net and everything like that, but like there's no one like listen, you're not gonna get no um um Lionel Messi. That's the you know what I mean, or Di Maria, no star power. Like you're not getting any of that. What you're getting is a solid team that's going to play and work and compete.
I agree.
So I would say that about this team right now. I, that's it.
You are right. I do agree. These guys play as a team. They don't have egos. They don't think that they're superstars. The fact that they play as a team is very dangerous. They counterattack very dangerously. They play defense dangerously. Like, this team is a team. Like, this team is very exciting to watch. Guys, don't sleep on Team Canada, as I keep saying, man. Because the more you sleep on them, is the more they continue to prove you wrong. That being said, let's get back to Alfonso Davies. As you guys know, he's dealing with the situation right now. I know you've definitely read the tabloids, but let us continue, because fact of the matter is, we still got to talk about his great list. The beautiful thing is, Canada hasn't let off, even though um, Alfonso Davies is out. Again, one man down, the next man up. That being said, Alfonso Davies has played 10 times for the Canadian. Actually, he's played 30 times for the Canadian national team, scoring 10. As you guys may know, he is of Liberian descent, but born in Ghana. Another thing about him also too was he played for the Vancouver Whitecaps and then was transferred to Bayern Munich, and he also won the Champions League with Bayern Munich a couple years ago. On top of that, in his 74 appearances for Bayern Munich, he has scored 5 goals, and definitely that is another guy to look out for in the Team Canada setup. Ladies and gentlemen, this live has officially come to an end. Canada is doing well in World Cup qualifying. I can definitely say that yes, there's about a few games left. Let us cheer these guys on because you know what? These guys are doing some damage, and the thing is, you gotta really, really, really put your hats behind them. As I said, Costa Rica and Canada will be the next match. After that, it's 2 more games, I believe. Um, I will fill you guys in very soon. I believe Canada, Jamaica is the next one, and then from there, it will be Canada, Jamaica, and I think there's one more game. Yes, Panama. Yes. It's Canada. It's gonna be Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Panama. So 3 or 4 games left. Canada's on a great ride. Let's not stop. We definitely want to see them in Qatar, and make sure you get your national team jersey. I'd like to thank El Selector for coming on. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to, number one blogger, and make sure you do the same for El Selector. El Selector, just plug yourself before we close up, and thank you for
Yeah,
coming on.
yo, most definitely, most definitely. Guys, it's not over yet, so definitely stay tuned. Still 2 games left. Still gotta watch this team. I mean, we're not gonna sit down here and crown anybody right now. It's still early, but we're getting to that finish line. So continue to support the team, watch them, analyze them. I will definitely make sure I'm prepared next game when they play. So definitely, you'll see me Costa Rica and Panama. Um, Check out the L Selector on YouTube. Definitely L Selector and Lifestyle Finance as well. You can check me out on YouTube on there as well. Salute to my guy number one blogging. I mean, definitely hitting you guys with that great content. You know what I mean? It's late hours over here, but he's still out here working. Salute to my guy for that. And what else can I add to there? Just letting people know, man. Just enjoy, appreciate, enjoy. Definitely, man. Enjoy and hit the like and subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And I'm signing out. Thank you very much, number one blogger.
No problem. Guys, have yourself a wonderful night. This is number one blog again. Make sure you catch me soon. I'm also going to be doing an update on the African Cup of Nations. If you guys don't know, I'll let you know. Senegal has qualified for the second successive African Cup final, while tomorrow Cameroon and Egypt will be locking horns. So, guys, make sure you look out for that also in African Cup news. Guys, we all know about the transfer news. Also, a lot of things have happened. I'll definitely be back with all that transfer news. One of the biggest things that definitely happened on transfer day is Aubameyang leaving Arsenal and going to Barca. Also, Traore supposed to be going to Tottenham, getting a bunch of money, took a pay cut, and went to Barcelona. So, guys, Barcelona looks very deadly. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And go Canada, go Chelsea, go Ghana. Take care.